You know, whether it's the dark, clowns, heights, or something else, we all have fear. We all experience fear at some point in our lives. Whether you're 5 years old or 55 years old, you'll probably be afraid of something. And losing your sight is one of the biggest fears that people have. What's up, VIPs? Welcome to my channel. And recently I was contacted by somebody who says that they're so afraid while losing their sight. Fear is just gripping them. They're not, wanting to go outside. They're not wanting to do things because it's so scary. And I told them that I totally understand. You see, fear is one of those things that we experience when we're losing our sight. Why? Because our whole world is turned upside down and there's nothing we can do about it. And every day we wake up with our eyes open and we still can't see. And it can be so scary. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Derek and I help people just like you to discover life after sight loss. On this channel, we do product reviews, life advice, encouragement, how-tos, and so much more. So if you're new here, I'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon so that you don't miss another single video. You know, when I think about fear, I think about it just gripping us, like holding us back, like keeping us where we can't move forward. I remember a time when I was somewhere and there was an escalator and there was a little boy standing at the top of it and he was just gripped with fear. He could not get on that escalator and it was going down and the dad, or I assume it was his dad, was walking up the escalator trying to, coax him like it's going to be fine, keep on coming and whatever. But he was just like gripped and he couldn't move. And that's sometimes what it feels like whenever we're gripped with fear, especially when losing our sight. I'm out here right now at my new house and there's this water behind me and some geese going at it, I think. But the point is, sometimes we just need a peaceful moment. We need time away from this sight loss experience where we're talking about it, thinking about it, where somebody's asking us questions about it, where we're trying to get help with it, where we're watching videos about it. Sometimes we just need to stop and get away because when we work ourselves up, we can just work that fear where it's like tightening us. It's kind of like, the things you put on your fingers and you try to pull apart and you can't get them and it's like, what do you got to do? You got to push in and then work your fingers out. And sometimes fear can feel like that. You're pulling and pulling and you can't escape. And sight loss can be like that, and fear of losing sight and fear of what you're going to do can be like that as well. So I just want to encourage you that fear is perfectly normal. Being afraid is perfectly normal. We all go through it from time to time. I just want to encourage you to take it one day at a time, and maybe if you have to, 1 hour at a time. And I also want to encourage you to find ways to get a little peace. Take some deep breaths. Focus on the present. Focus on what you can do. Take a walk to the mailbox or, pour a bowl of cereal, whatever you need to do to give yourself a small victory. Because slowly that will help alleviate that fear and it will show that your life isn't over. It's only just started. So I encourage you in that, and I hope that if you're experiencing any fear today, you'll take my encouragement, my words, and know that your life isn't over and you can find peace and you can find courage in the midst of that fear. Hey, my question for you today is this. If you've recently lost your sight, are you working through some fear? And just as a bonus, if you've lost your sight a long time ago, how did you work through that initial fear whenever you lost your sight? I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure others would as well. So let me know in the comments down below. Hey, if you liked today's video, if you found it helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with somebody you know, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another single video. Thanks for watching wherever you are, and until next time, remember that sight loss isn't the end. It's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from LifeAfterSightLoss.com, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.